Hello everyone, it's Luke at Takarb Studios and welcome to my review of the 75284 Knights of Ren transport ship, or more commonly known as the Knight Buzzard. And you get 3 minifigures in this set: Rey, Knight of Ren and Knight of Ren. This is Kuruk, and I can't remember this guy's name, but he's called Kuruk. So yeah, 3 minifigs, the Knight of Ren transport ship, and yeah, let's go ahead and build up this set. So on the back of the box you can see that we have the Rise of Skywalker advert for the game, and you can play it in there when you unlock the code. And yeah, it just shows off some of the play features. You can open up the 2 cockpits, and you also have the spring-loaded shooters in there as well. So yeah, pretty cool set by the looks of the back of the box. So the instruction manual is as follows. So you got the front page there, which is the same picture as the front of the box, and when you open it up, you obviously have all of the different buildings pages. And when you get to the back, you can see there is an advert for LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga game coming out later this year, and also an advert for all of the different figures from all of the different sets. And then we have a parts list at the back as well, and then the back of the book. So the first, and in my opinion least interesting minifigure, is Rey, and she is the same version that we got in the Pisana Speeder Chase set that came out back in late 2019, and yeah, nothing has changed on her. The prints are all the same, there's nothing different. She does have a second face, which is her slightly more angry face, and yeah, that's about it. She comes with a normal blue lightsaber, and yeah, nothing's changed since the last version of her. So the next minifigure we have is called Cardo, and he is one of the Knights of Ren. He has this big ass gun that looks a bit like a rocket launcher, and it's really cool. Brick built, it's not a mold. And yeah, I quite like the brick built guns and brick built weapons that the LEGO have done for the Knights of Ren, as they look quite cool. The printing on this guy is exceptional. It looks amazing. Looks like he's got some grenades on his chest and a couple of spikes as well. The leg printing looks amazing, and the kind of like the little pattern that you can see there looks great as well. And on the back as well, you've got the same pattern that you can see in the light. And yeah, he just looks like he's wearing chainmail. He looks like a knight, which he is meant to be. So yeah, it looks really cool. And the helmet is amazing as well. It looks like a knight's helmet, like an old knight. I'm sure like medieval builders will be using that. And underneath he's just got a black head. So yeah, that is Cardo. The next fig we have is called Kuruk, and he is the very similar like setup. He's got some nice chainmail looking printing on the front and back, and yeah, he just looks really sick with that. And he's got some little brown straps down the middle, just to throw in a bit of difference there. And he comes with a normal gun. This is not really like a brick built gun, I would say, more like a modified mold. And yeah, he's got some really cool prints as well. And the helmet, I prefer this helmet to Cardo's helmet. It just looks so much cooler, and the visor looks amazing as well. And underneath, once again, we have a black head because we don't know who these guys are. So yeah, that is Kuruk. So this is the Night Buzzard in all of its glory. Mostly a black ship, which is accurate to the film, but there are some dark grey bits and some little tan pieces. My first initial incline is to say no to the tan pieces because I just don't think they fit with the whole character of the ship. So I may modify this and remove those pieces. You can see one down there as well. So yeah, I may do that. But yeah, let's not bother with the indiscrepancies on this set. Let's look at the really good bits. So yeah, you've got a couple of guns at the front here, and the set a third gun, dual gun up the top, and these two spots here are where your minifigures go. So you can put Cardo and Kuruk in there, and the way that works is you pop the hood open, and you can see that little clip which when you put your figure in, it will hold him down if you turn it upside down. So if you're flying it around, the figure won't fall out, and yeah, he'll sit in there nice and snug. Well, let's close that up for now. So yeah, you can put your figures in there. One thing I do really like about this ship is like this tubing on the side that just looks so cool, and I think it really adds to the character of the ship. It just makes it look a lot cooler, and yeah, I really like it. It's kind of tiled off, quite a bit of it is, but there are a lot of studs showing as well. So yeah, you can grab this little slope and open this section up, and you have a little cargo bay down there, so you can shove whatever you want in there. So that looks really cool. I do like this. There's not much interior space on this ship, but at least you get some. So you could put a box in there of ammunitions or whatever, stuff like that. And in general, I just really love all the little bits of greebling and detail, like these here, how it curves off. That just looks so clean to me. The design is on point, and all of the sharp edges as well just look really great. So if we flip it around to the other side, it's just the same. The panel is exactly the same. And yeah, so it's symmetrical. Except for the guns here and the positioning of the seats. The engines, if I swing it around and look at the back, they look really cool. I love the orange glow that it gives, and I just like the shape of the engine. It's very thin, and I think it really works with the design of the ship, and it just kind of finishes it off up at the back. You've got a couple of these little slope pieces at the back as well, just rounding it off and flowing into the engines. And this, I believe, is like the little bit in universe. This is not minifigure scale, by the way, certainly not. But yeah, that is where the Knights of Ren would fly the ship, in here. So yeah, I think it's a lot bigger than it is. This is not minifigure scale, but yeah. And now I think for the most disappointing bit in this video, if we turn it over, you can see that there is no real interior space except for that little bit there. And yeah, it's just a Technic frame. It's a bit disappointing. I was not expecting this, and when I saw M&R Productions' review of this, I was kind of disappointed, and I considered not getting this. But in the end, I decided I want to finish my Knight of Ren army, and I got the set. And yeah, I'm happy with the set as a whole. I'm not really going to look at it from the bottom, if I'm being honest. I'm going to be displaying it, looking at its top, which is where it looks the best. And just a quick little mention, you can see some of the landing gear, one at the back and two. So one of the play features on this set is this little spring-loaded shooter. There are two of them, one up there and there's one down here. And the mechanism to shoot it, so you push on this little axle here, which is one of these flat ended ones, and it pushes this next axle with a stud on the end, which has a little cheese wedge, which will push the spring-loaded shooter down and will shoot the missile. So I'll just demonstrate, and there you can see it's flown away, and you can see how far it moved, like maybe half a stud, one stud. So yeah, not far, and it shoots the missile away. And yeah, so that's a very neat play function for this set. Nothing's gonna break or anything like that. And speaking of nothing breaking, this is not a flimsy ship. It's very swooshable, so you can pick it up from the back and swoosh it about, so, and you're not going to have any problems or like that. But yeah, this is a sick ship. If you have the money, I definitely recommend that you get it. The one thing I do want to say is that I think you could have included an updated Rey or a different version of Rey, maybe with the yellow lightsaber. I don't know, I'm just saying. Or maybe another minifigure such as Chewbacca. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, that's my one complaint about this set. The Technic frame and the minifigures. But other than that, it's a great looking ship. So my final verdict on this set, if I was to give you a number out of 10, would be an 8, probably. 7 or around 8, because it's a great ship. It looks amazing. The figures are great. I think maybe a couple more figures could have been added, or maybe an updated Rey should have been in this set. It's a fairly reasonable price for how many pieces you get, if you're that kind of person, if you're a price to piece person. It's £65 or $70, and yeah, you can see next to my hand, it's not big, but I think for that price you're getting quite a lot. And yeah, so a 7 or 8 out of 10, and yeah, I really like this set, and I'm glad I have it to finish up my Knight of Ren collection. That's going to be it for me today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out.